George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree! When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant Shep. Magnolia and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
Hey everyone, it's George, King of the Jungle. George always helps others. He's what you call a giver, and he's had quite a day of giving. First, negotiations between the Ape and Banana Councils broke down and got ugly. Real ugly.
Bananas! Stop big fighting!
Then Magnolia needed help with her research.
I was studying interspecies dating, but the couples wouldn't stay together. So I used an eensy-weensy bit of glue. Or maybe more than that.
Yes, sirree, George gives. And gives. And gives some more. And all he gets in return? Pain, agony, and punishment.
Give George 5 minutes, okay? George need break. Oh, George, deal with evil son later. Go away, soundtrack. Not listening. La, la, la,
George,
la, la,
the shaking, the sky, the music.
With no time to lose, George and Ape consult the all-knowing Ape Council.
With the strike over, we can once again consult the banana bits of fate.
What banana bits of fate say?
Behold, the future! Is that a skull? It's hard to tell. Wait, it's changing. It's the volcano. That's neat. The volcano!
George, defend jungle home. Ow! 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 Help! Hey, lava face! George, blow you out! Oh. No worry, George, okay.
George, are you okay?
Birdie guy, don't stop! King of jungle!
George, the jungle needs you.
The king is down! What do we do? George will save us!
Okay, I don't think that's helping. Can we try something else?
Stop already!
George, defeated? Could this be it? Has George given his last? Is it the end of the jungle?
George?
Esteban passes to Hernandez and goal! What? Just working on my reel? Some of us will need a new job after this episode.
George, what? What is it?
Steve!
Yeah, I thought I heard my beautiful name. I was just exploring the Earth's molten inner Steve when I felt my ego get a little bigger.
Jungle needs you!
That's flattering, but oh yeah, I'm evil. Weasel hard, remember? Man, I love watching this jungle burn.
Ape Council, use mind powers!
Yeah! Hey, ungrab the Steve. You can't do this to my perfectly sculpted body. It's a crime against Pilates.
George, are you sure about this?
Yes, Steve a jerk, but he's smart and strong and one of us. Deep down, Steve loves jungle.
I hate the jungle.
This is wrong. We can't do this. It's our only hope. Do it now!
Let's get this party started.
George's golden heart flooded Steve's evil body with mushy, warm feelings.
Do we have to?
Heck no, George will be fine without a heart. Oh wait, he died. Get in there! Phew, that's the hardest 30 seconds of surgery I've ever done.
Steve feels good. Whoa! Look out, lava monster. Steve's coming to save the jungle.
Sure, Steve was filled with goodness, but George was supercharged by pride, ambition, and weaselly weaselness.
George!
Man, good thing I don't have a license. This is exactly the kind of thing they take it away for.
Hey, Fireface, I'm the Steve. Maybe you've heard of me? I'm kind of a big deal. Whoa! Did he just... He did it! George saved us all again! In the most awesome way possible.
You probably wonder why George saved Jungle from Lava Monster.
George!
But George wonder why he saved it over and over when all George get in return is big boo-boos. Big boo-boos! Good question. George saved Jungle one last time so he can destroy Jungle for himself.
That's the weasel talking!
Ape tries so hard to talk like human, act like human, but it's just smelly ape who not fit in anywhere.
Wow, he nailed you!
George? But why?
So Magnolia, go home and admit she total failure. Stuff that in microscope and write paper on it.
Zing! Busted!
Ugh, George, evil!
No, George free. Ursula only want to be animal because Ursula terrible at being person. Oh, what Ursula do? Bite George on face? Use claws? Bite George on face again? Huh? 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 What Ursula gonna do?
Wow, he is on today!
Faced with the George apocalypse, an assembly of all jungle animals gathered to save their home.
Our king turns against us. We must activate the self-destruct and purge the jungle with nuclear fire. On three, turn and activate.
Wait! That's what we're trying to prevent!
Your point is...
You'll be destroyed too!
What? Oh yes, totally.
Destroying our home isn't the answer. George saved us all, over and over again. It's time for the jungle to save George!
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of effort. Our plan's like just one button. Beep, boom. Yeah.
We'll take a vote.
Democracy's the worst.
Who wants to save George?
Who wants to blow everything up and start over? It's a tie. We win.
Oh, an Ape Council vote is worth 10 other animals for some reason.
If you don't like the rules, go live in someone else's jungle.
The Steve will vote. A king's vote is worth 10 times 10. 1,000,000.
That's not allowed.
Steve is a jungle citizen.
I may be stronger, smarter, and normally much more evil than any of you. But as George would say, me from Jungle 2. The Steve votes to save the George.
We never get to nuke anything.
George, weasel hearts or not, We know you're a good person.
George not good, George bad. Duh.
Now! Nobody wanted to end the season this way, but... Cue the sappy flashback!
And through the incredible power of editing and sappy music, George was reminded just how much he loved his jungle home.
George!
Hey, jerk weasel! It's George's friend! Get out of George, weasel! Uh-oh. Hey? George have heart again?
It's back where it belongs.
But Steve need heart too.
I had a spare hippo heart. And as everyone knows, hippos are lawful neutral. Steve can be whoever he wants to be now.
The Steve has a lot of learning to do.
About the Steve.
But jungle, me destroy it.
It'll regrow. Until then, things will be a little crowded.
Who keeps the animals in line? Who makes sure the plants all grow? Who keeps the waters clean? Who keeps this jungle of a jungle running? The Ape Council. Starring Benji, Old Mangaroon, Horstack, and Penny. Powers, they've got 'em. Telepathy, telekinesis, teleporting, teleridiculing. The Ape Council.
Wow, best movie of year.
It's the only movie you've seen this year, and it's not even a movie.
You're right. It's more of a documentary biopic. Now, enough lounging around. There's work to be done. Oh no! I sense those awful reptilians are conspiring to overthrow the Ape Council.
Oh no!
You must disperse them from this sweet swimming hole immediately, for the jungle's sake.
Okay, me do.
But...
It's for jungle's sake, Ape.
We'll check the refreshing waters and make sure they're safe. Success! Animals! George, you must stop those terrible, terrible rhinoceri!
Rhinoceroses.
They're consuming all this helpless grass!
But
Does grass not feel love, sadness, ambition? Infuriate the rhinos and lead them away from here! Quickly now!
Right away, sir.
We must examine the terrible damage those beasts caused. Bring forth the inspection tools! It cannot be!
What now?
Have your eyes gone insane? Those are yellow death boomerangs!
No, they're bad.
Bad! Yes, they're bad! Imagine if small children got their paws on those! Imagine!
what we do?
Gather them as quickly as you can, then blend them into a fatal beverage, which we will consume, risking our lives to keep everyone else safe.
This is ridiculous. We're not
Going to be Jungle King and Mentor for much longer if this threat isn't dealt with immediately! The poison! I shall defeat it! We are victorious! No thanks to your tomfoolery, But I will grant you a chance to redeem yourselves. See those trees?
No.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They must be removed, vanquished, exterminated. Our new Ape Council will be built there. We'll hold bake sales, computer classes, fun fairs, all for the good of the jungle.
Why does it have so many change rooms?
Why are you so nosy? Anyway, blah, 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 it's above your pay grade. Now hop to it and clear that land.
George, good at this.
Yes, you are. So good we're almost finished.
Just 2 more trees.
1.
1 more tree. Here we go.
Please, please don't.
Who say the holy banana? Talking mold!
That can't be. Oh, it's only a sloth.
Sorry, moldy sloth. We need to smash down tree with base.
You can't.
He really can. It's a gift.
I've hung from this tree for 1,000 years, and I can never let go.
Here, me help. Wow, moldy sloth really stuck. It's okay. George talked to council. He's sure they understand.
What?
So sloth there for very long time, he's stuck. So maybe we make halt somewhere else.
Oh, he's stuck? He don't wanna move? Do you want the jungle to go hungry? Hungry for computer classes?
No?
And we're already paying the contractors.
No.
Please?
I'll go get a sloth wrench.
You want baby animals not have fun fairs and bake sales?
If I let go, they won't have anything except gravy.
Sound like you say gravy.
I did.
Oh. What?
Come closer. 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 1,000 years ago, a too smart for his own good ape found something mysterious. Little did he know it was a gateway to a dimension of terrible evil and gravy. Finally free, the evil gravy threatened to devour the jungle. 7 sloth heroes bounded together to battle the gravy. But it could not be defeated, only contained through the power of hugs. Hundreds of years passed, and now I'm the only one left. If you remove me from this tree, then our sacrifice will have been in vain, and the jungle will once again be in mortal danger.
Wow. Why you no say anything?
I've tried, but no one believes me.
You promise you tell George truth?
Absolutely.
Not!
I told you.
But
Coconut! You believe his ridiculous story? Evil gravy? That doesn't make any sense! This sloth is just lazy and doesn't want to move his lazy limbs somewhere else. So move his lazy limbs somewhere else pronto!
me sorry, but Ape Council give big order to George, and George must do what he told.
No, don't! All will be lost. Please, please believe me.
Oh, no cry, Slothy Sloth. George believe you. No, what'd I just say?
You said...
George, no. George say he believe you about gravy, and me do, but George supposed to do what Ape Council say.
George, have you done what the Ape Council said to do yet?
Ape, George have friend who must decide between believe crazy old sloth and doing what Ape Council say. So, what George do?
George, as long as I've known you, you've had a good heart. What's it telling you now?
Slurp thump, slurp thump, slurp thump.
Wow! We should really get that looked at. ASAP. But for right now, you need to just follow it. Follow your heart and...
George believes Sloth. Slip them.
What? Did this sloth offer any proof of his ludicrous conjecture?
Yes, he cry a little.
Out of the way, Jungle King! That's an order!
No. Me mean no. Leave Sloth alone. He holds back ancient evil gravy. And me believe him.
And if George believes him, then so do I!
You're both fired!
If we're fired, then we don't have to listen to you any longer.
Yeah.
How about you listen to a psychic mind blast?
Do it. George not care.
Bah, he's too mindless for a mind blast, but that's why we brought rhinos.
Sorry, Rhinos. Be careful not to hurt you.
Jungle hamsters, attack!
Ah, there. Good for both ape and hamsters. George, no move. So maybe we just shake hands and be friends again?
Honey badgers, jerko lemmings, electric eels! Just give up already! You're going to ruin the Ape Council for everyone! We're never going to get our spa built with Monkey Man in the way!
Building a council hall? You're building a council spa! But why here?
Because of the view, you gumwit! You think I want to stare at some lemur's butt when I get my manicures? Free shiatsu if you don't turn on us!
Thank you, Jungle King. You saved the entire jungle from a terrible evil.
Aw, you're welcome.
And you believed me. No one ever believed me before. Come here.
Something smell meaty.
Oh, poop.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree! When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant, Shep, Magnolia, and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
He stalks the jungle, totally weirding out its inhabitants. He's terrifying, yet also strangely hilarious. What manner of horrific beach ball-like creature could this be? It's George, everybody's favorite Jungle King. He's just come down with a bad case of
Acute puffitis. Didn't even know it was real until now. But hey, that's life in Crazy Town.
But how did George catch such a rare and ungainly disease? Was it a bite from that vampire puffer fish? Did he catch it from that overly affectionate puffin? Or maybe that hostile tribe of puffy pillows?
You got me, but I'll run some tests. Until then, stay away from anything sharp, and do not go to the beach.
Come, George. Let's get you home to rest.
No, Ape! A kook-pooferitis no-stop king of jungle! George, prove he still be good king! Oh, George need grease!
Little did George suspect, but he was being watched by the all-knowing and stylish Council of Apes.
The king is far too round to protect the jungle. We must take action. Time to summon the Steve.
Yes, the Steve!
And it's time
talking. Can we go back to talking?
No, we use telepathy because your breath smells like zebra cheese. That was me. Can't we just summon the Steve already?
Go wreck your own planet, Space Rocks. I thought this moment would never come.
Steve, the jungle needs you. You are our only hope.
I know.
You need to rest, George.
Yes, we have summoned the Steve to take over your duties while you heal.
The Steve? Wait.
Who's Steve? And what you mean take over?
Yes, space diving is awesome. I would normally introduce myself, but...
Oh, can I? This handsome devil is Steve. A jungle orphan like George, Steve was raised by apes, but left the jungle when he was still young. Steve became the most successful person ever. 3 countries, 2 continents, and the moon were named after him.
Don't you mean the Steve? It's time to put the team back together, Ape.
Ape and Steve know each other?
Ape and I go way back. We're best friends and even better partners.
I wouldn't put it quite like that.
Don't you worry, George. Just think of me as a better version of you. Come on, Ape. There's a jungle to rumble.
Steve, I really do.
No! George King! George Fine! George Show Everyone!
Glorious! Just like I remember.
You're not upset about...
Ha! Ape, please. Do I look like someone with a burning desire for revenge? My only burning desire is to protect this jungle. But first, time to take this place to the cleaner.
Steve, stop! You'll flood the entire jungle! But I thought...
Much better. Thought the old girl could use a little sparkle.
What happened?
It was Steve. He destroyed everything.
We have to stop...
And replaced it with this. Now I can charge triple.
Just showing my appreciation for the fine work you do, Doc.
Serves me right for standing too close.
Is it possible? Have I misjudged Steve? Where did everybody go? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Steve, what's he done to...
Steve! Huh?
You scaly rascal.
Steve flew this water park in just for the day. Can you believe it? Ursula Splish! Steve Good King!
Tell George that Steve Bad King! Tell George that animals want George back!
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Steve's doing a fine job.
Stop bad noise!
Oh, yes. Steve very good. Maybe he should be king.
That's just it. He was supposed to be. Years ago, I trained Steve in the ways of the jungle. He was smart. He was brave. He was strong. But he was also a jerk. Ah, no! I I thought it was my fault that I had failed Steve as his mentor. Until we discovered he'd been born with an angry weasel for a heart. I didn't know what to do. But then came the great orphan storm of '99. That's when I found George. And I knew he'd be a good king. Plus, the council always had a weakness for the newest fads, like taco manicures or zebra shoes. And you couldn't get any newer than George. Steve was forgotten until now. But it appears he's not the weasel-hearted man I thought he was.
George, Ape's second choice?
George, I brought you to the council because I believe there's more to a jungle king than being a fantastic, beloved, effective, handsome, natural leader. That does sound quite weak when I say it out loud.
No, no! George proved that he's good king and first choice! George saved baby lions! Oh, 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 oh,
Gotcha! Oh, now, save your applause. I only did what any other amazing jungle king would do. Now you can applaud.
Steve, best king ever. George, go. Anyone here, George?
Please, you're making me blush.
George, leave now. Forever.
George? George!
George! I found out why George got sick. Someone hit him with his blowgun dart, and it's poisoned with pufferfish puffin pillow venom.
Oh, come on. Like we're supposed to remember you finding that thing? It was like 10 scenes ago, and I wasn't even there.
Steve!
Hold on. Steve hit George with that? From space?
He was always good with a blowgun. Too good.
So, you finally figured it out. Ape was right. I totally want revenge. I mean, duh. Of course you'll all suffer for tossing me aside.
What did you do with George?
Besides utterly destroy his self-worth and make him leave in disgrace. What did you expect from a man with a weasel for a heart? You think I'm good with a blowgun? I'm even better at networking. Get it?
It's good net!
Your treachery will never succeed.
I know your secret. Without your bananas, you are nothing. Nothing!
Steve, this was your home. Think about what you're doing.
Oh, I have. For years. Do you think this kind of revenge happens by accident? Now, who's going in first?
Oh my.
And yeah!
George!
Let George friends go!
You think you're a match for the Steve? I'm worth trillions. I have my own spaceship. I've even walked on the surface of the Steve.
Steve better spaceman, better looking, maybe even better king, but George better crunchy ball!
George!
No! No! Wait!
Anybody bring grease?
What was Steve's fate?
He fell in lava. Or maybe not. George not pay attention.
That's dramatically convenient.
George, even though you thought you were worthless, you returned and saved your friends.
Actually, George come back after George saw scary man in jungle.
Welcome back, King of the Jungle.
I guess Hugs will just have to wait till you're better. Waiting for Sissy.
So good.
Friends, where would we be without them? Always there in times of need, never judging, forever supportive. Blah, blah, blah. But most importantly of all, true friends would never, ever tell each other the cold, hard truth.
Say something to him.
George don't want to hurt Ape feelings. Magnolia, tell Ape.
No way. Ursula?
Ursula asks him, then we all run away.
No, George like Ape. Only hate Ape cooking.
I hope you all brought your appetites. I've been toiling in the kitchen all day to make everyone's favorite dish, my jungle jelly surprise. From these hands to your stomachs and thence to all of our hearts.
Can George have hot sauce?
I suppose. One moment.
Oh, good idea. Magnolia's smart.
Oh, please. You got Abe out of the room with that hot sauce idea. Come on.
George just wants sauce to burn tongue, so George no taste jelly.
Is like stink badger eats skunk, then bleh on plate.
1 bottle of hot sauce.
Oh, so good we not wait for sauce. Wish there was more.
Oh dear, I'm afraid I didn't have the foresight to prepare seconds.
Say it isn't so.
No need to cry, my friends. I'll simply get started on my biggest batch ever.
Why we always go overboard?
It's heartwarming what true friends will do for one another, isn't it? Meanwhile, out among the stars, a lone extraterrestrial is in dire need of a friend. But this isn't any run-of-the-mill extraterrestrial. Poor Carl. He thinks he's found a remote outpost of his own kind. Yes, his name is Carl. Narrators know things like this. He's a Gelasian from the Gelati Quadrant. And this is what's known as a Gelasian mind mode, by which he can share his thoughts and knowledge.
My brothers, together we must carry on our great struggle. I promise to lead you all to victory against...
George? Magnolia? This looks like one of my...
Keep your lightning bolts off me, you darn dirty jellies!
And so, George and his friends were press-jellied into building a huge... something for the now intelligent and ornery desserts.
When Ape call it Jungle Jelly Surprise, he no kidding.
How could they be alive? I mean, what's in that recipe?
The more puzzling question is, where did they all come from?
Ape make them all.
But you ate all my jellies, remember?
Oh, that is tough one.
We can worry about wherever they came from after we're free.
The solution to our plight is simple, my friends. We shall band together and eat our jelly overlords.
There has got to be another way.
No worry. George set Jungle free before Ape learned truth.
Hold on. I know I've got something in here about fighting aliens. Got it.
smashing just make jellies more angry.
And make more jelly.
Only one thing we can do.
You mean?
Yes, eat.
Why do you keep doing that whenever somebody mentions eating jellies?
Luckily, before anyone has to tell Ape the terrible truth, something even more terrible happens.
This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Great apes! The jellies had us building a gigantic vegetable steamer. These, asparagus wouldn't have stood a chance against it.
Ooh, too bad we smashed it.
We must stop the Green Menace! Let us fight for the one who gave us the spark of life! For Carl!
Oh, maybe Carl come in spaceship that crashed a couple nights ago.
You saw a UFO crash land in the jungle and you didn't tell anybody?
George afraid you say he crazy.
We'd never say.
No, George right. He say he see flying saucer. Me, him with club.
Please, please, please have answers.
Oh, I was kind of hoping for some alien super weapons.
I record this sad tale as a warning to others. For millennia, mankind lived in peace and prosperity. But we didn't have the heart to tell our cooks that we hated their specialty, asparagus surprise. Instead of eating it, we hid it. As the eons passed, the asparagus evolved. Like so many leftovers that have never been refrigerated, they turned evil. They spread their disgusting texture, bitter taste, and startling effect on urine across the galaxy. As the last of my kind, I ask all beings to forgive us for creating such monsters.
What?
But if Carl was the last of his kind, where did all those extra jellies come from?
Oh, jelly's not extra. They yours.
We all hate Jungle Jelly Surprise!
Why didn't you say so? Do you have any idea how much I hate making Jungle Jelly Surprise? The main ingredient is wildebeest hooves, and providing them with running shoes in exchange is driving me bankrupt. I only made Jungle Jelly Surprise because you all said you loved it. And, well, because...
Oh, because you love us.
We all hug his group now. We sorry. We no tell truth because we no want hurt ape feelings.
Wow, if only we told each other the truth. None of this would have happened.
That's what real friends do. We lie to one another.
Arr! Enough hug! Break up or me start clubbing.
So, we're all good then?
Except for aliens invading jungle. Should really get on that.
Right. And their only weakness is their edible.
George will need a lot of hot sauce. Please don't make George eat another bite. Oh, alien aftertaste worse.
Oh, he's right.
Blech! Those guys were disgusting. Almost as disgusting as apes. Right? Sorry?
We are Sundicons from Sector Sprinkle, here to enslave you!
Maybe George have room for dessert.
as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree! When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant shep. Magnolia and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
The jungle needs help. A stinky fog of unknown origin is infecting everyone. Big, small, handsome, even me. But not to worry. George is on the case with his best friend, Ape. I'm gonna lie down for a minute.
George used Kigley's sense of smell to find source of stinky stink.
And I will use something that actually works. A gas detector.
This way, Ape. Oh, smell come from swamp.
It's stinky, all right, but not stinky enough.
From Jungle Gym.
Oh, a dreadful bouquet, but still not the source.
Oh, day after sloth party.
As foul as they are, it's not the sloths. No, this awful gas is coming from over there.
Home sweet home.
It's coming from your pile of garbage.
What garbage?
Your pile of garbage in the corner.
That corner?
No.
That corner?
No.
That corner?
No.
That corner?
No. That corner. The fifth one. Hidden by your pile of garbage.
Dumpy? Dumpy, not garbage. Dumpy, beautiful, hot, stinky pile of memories.
In fact, it's true. Peel back the layers of Dumpy, and you'll find a history of George. Bits of his first vine, bits of his face from hitting his first tree, every toast crust, every banana peel, every mail-order purchase, every embarrassing loincloth, everything.
Dumpy leaked gas from stink hole. Need plug hole? Problem solved.
George, you have to throw that...
Dumpy?
Out. It's making the entire jungle sick. Here's a mop and a bucket, but I strongly urge you use the flamethrower. It's the only way to be sure.
Put Dumpy good inside!
I know this festering pile of disgusting trash means a lot to you, but some keepsakes are just garbage. I'll quarantine everyone under Mount Jungleton for the weekend. That gives you 3 days to get rid of Dumpy. Godspeed and good luck.
Okay. George, you can do this. You go now, Dumpy. George don't want you around no more. Go! My string collection! High string tie, high string bean, high science string theory. Oh, Dumpy! Me not ready to let you go.
Okay, villains on the left, wild animals on the right. And if you're not sure which you are, I'm looking at you, shady sloth. Choose whichever side you like. Don't worry, everybody. We won't be here long. George knows what to do.
Dumpy, me not know what to do. Mud fight or bungee jump? Bungee? Yay! One last weekend of fun with Dumpy and George. Oh, Dumpy, you know me so good. Oh, me feel same way. There's something else George's supposed to do this weekend. Oh, yeah, take out garbage. Bye-bye, garbage. Oh, no. Oh, no! Hide, Dumpy, quick! No. Ape check closet for sure. George, hide you better. Most dangerous valley in jungle. No one look for Dumpy here. You safe here, Dumpy. Be strong and no worry. George will be back soon to bring you home. George, promise.
I'm proud of you, George. There's no sign of garbage at all. Or our closet, which is odd.
Yep, memory's all gone. Okay, you go too now. Take vacation. Bye!
But, George, we have coconut inventory to do today.
Today? What? Okay, we do now.
Hello? George?
George counts super fast. 1 cocoa. Whoa! Help me, okay. Finish count now.
He said he'd come back. He said he loved me. Anytime now. You promised!
2! Oh no! Dumpy! Ow! Dumpy! Sorry me late. Dumpy! Dumpy!
George!
And that might have been that. 2 weirdos yelling into the night. Except that pile of garbage had other ideas.
12.
What's wrong, George? Normally you love doing coconut inventory. And also, where were you for the last month and a half? That's not an answer. Dr. Chicago?
George, here's something I cooked up just for you. Badger butter mistletoe!
It is badger butter. But how'd Dr. Chicago discover your secret allergy?
I'll be back, George! I'll be back!
I know, right? Now, did you hear about the time George mistook his loincloth for a lion cloth?
But me never tell anybody that.
Or when he baked a cake for Abe's birthday, and the cake was terrible.
George almost forget that. Cake tastes like dirt.
George, he's trying to demean you.
If George can no laugh itself, George can no laugh.
Or, when George tried to take a bath by eating soap and drinking shampoo. Who does that?
Oh, do more!
George! Can't you see he's an idiot? Steve out!
Steve, so cool.
But how did he know all those secrets about you?
How indeed?
Dumpy!
Dumpy?
No more silence! This isn't what's supposed to happen at all!
Wow, you grow wise. Neat. Good for you. Hug time.
No! No more hugs! You abandoned me! Left me to die out there in the filthy jungle!
Technically, Dumpy not alive then?
Quiet! I'm all your memories and you throw me away!
George, what's Dumpy doing here?
George gets he a little upset?
You have to get rid of him. For real this time.
But Dumpy's still good inside. Me show you.
Not everything is worth keeping, George. Sometimes it's just garbage.
George, sorry he leave you in jungle.
Stop with the hugs!
Remember good times, Dumpy? See?
Maybe I was wrong. George, I'm sorry.
Ah, Ape right. Now George get better look. You mostly just garbage.
Sanitize him!
Get back!
Me know there one last good memory inside you, Dumpy.
I'll turn into compost, grow into a tree, get turned into packaging, get thrown out again, come back to life, and avenge myself! I'll be back in 30 or 40 years!
There. All clean now.
Good. Good work, George. One question. What was the good memory at Dumpy's core?
Me never forget first soother Ape give George when George a baby.
Oh, George.
Me keep it forever. Ah, gross. Well, Dumpy gone. Story over.
Actually, there may be a few loose ends to tie up.
Badger butter!
George of the Jungle. So kind, he makes the rest of us look bad. Oh, George's only reward? The warm, fuzzy feeling he gets from making a difference.
Hey, Snake! No crush sloth! Waffle! Ow! Ow! Hey, what's that for? Ow! 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 Stop, please! Sloth have sharp teeth! Ow! Stripey sloth get time! Ow! Maybe white stripey sloth angry because he have no friends.
Or maybe he's just a horrible person.
Even jerk sloth need friend. Aha! George, befriend and melt cold sloth heart.
You better hurry.
Must save mighty sloth again. George, take Hypervine.
It's too dangerous. We haven't completed testing.
It's sloth only chance.
George, watch out for that! George?
Maybe Vine go too fast. Ah! Holy bananas! Hello, Sky Voice. Explain what's going on, please.
Error. Sky Voice not found. I am narrator 5.0.
Okay. Where, George?
A recent Mach 12 impact caused you to quantum shift 200 years into the future.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hey! Hey! Oh, George, so happy to see you.
Who the laser are you?
What? Me, George. Best friend, king of jungle. Wear loincloth. Mwah, mwah.
Hey, Junior, what's for dinner? Whoa! Far out! Who's the caveman?
Laser if I know, Magnolia 4. He says he's... Wait, it can't be. I'll be lasered. You're real. I thought the stories about you were pure fiction.
Yeah, no one could possibly survive hitting that many trees.
Hard head help.
My great-great-great-great-great-grandfather took this photo before you mysteriously disappeared 200 years ago.
Whoa! Our crazy future must be freaking you out.
But nothing much different. Except sunglasses and jetpacks.
Sure, but if you'd landed only 100 years in the future, it would have looked like this.
Talk about an unsustainable lifestyle.
The great hipster migration of 2120 led to our current retro jungle era.
Oh, George understand completely.
Oh! Of course, there have been other changes. For example, I have evolved to a higher plane. Hello, bowler hat and monocle.
And I implanted the entire internet in my brain. Ask me anything.
What is internet?
According to Jungle Wiki, it's pudding.
Actually, I don't think that...
It's in my head!
Future jungle progressive. Who king now? George like to meet him. Him do great job.
The Ape Council never replaced you.
Because George irreplaceable.
No, because everything was fine.
Jungle fine without George? Jungle no need king? George thought he helped Jungle, but George only fooling George.
There, caveman brain.
Nightfall comes!
But night come every day.
Whoa! We have to go now!
Be okay. Sun come back tomorrow.
Out of my way, slowpoke!
Hey, wait!
Every animal for themselves!
Oh my gosh, that was too close!
What is?
Shh! They'll hear you!
Who will? Here, George.
Shh!
Santa Claus coming?
Phew.
We're dead.
The decoy. Shh!
We gotta get out of here!
Ow! But George the future jungle all smiles and fun.
It's laserific! During the day.
Just don't go out at night, or they'll get you.
Junior Ape!
Whew, tough luck, but at least we made it, am I right?
No, Magnolia wrong. Future jungle not okay without George. Jungle need George.
No. Wait! If it's okay with you, I'll just wait on the surface. Maybe in Guatemala.
Magnolia in past always help others.
Great! Just what I need in an ancestor. A goody two-shoes show-off!
What, Stripey? George meet Bitey Sloth in past. Old friends.
He taught all the other sloths how to be evil and cruel and eat the land walkers above! Huh. And apparently he was a huge pudding fan.
Scary night things are sloths? It's easy. Sloth's super slow. Oh yeah, jetpack. Hold on, Magnolia! Hold on, Ape! mean George never trapped.
How dreadful.
Thanks to George here, for the first time in generations, we can enjoy a beautiful jungle night.
It's okay! Moon is friend! Mother Nature's nightlight.
And according to Jungle Wiki, it's made of pudding! What's wrong, George? You look like your favorite laser just died.
Oh, George missed friends from past.
While I would love if you remained here with us, perhaps as a way to return our friend to his proper time?
Okay, but we're gonna need even more jetpacks and a whole lot of pudding.
Goodbye, future friends!
Goodbye, George! George, watch out for that tree!
Hey, Snake! No crush sloth! Oh! Hi, me! Don't you want to know why me here? We must stop terrible future! White stripy sloth, not just bitey, he evil mean. So we... Oh, never mind. Come, George have story to tell George.
And life returned to normal for our hero. Until one night...
George, wake up! The future needs you again!
It's the lemurs this time! They discovered black holes!
You go. This George is sleepy. Okay. George, help.
Good luck, George, once and future king of the jungle.